Today is the last day of reInvent. I will say it's half day for me because all my activities end at around 12. So it's kind of crazy that the whole week already went through. My feet remind me that I walk for a whole week, so that's how it goes. And now I'm going to have breakfast with the serverless team, and then I have a couple of interviews, and then I'm done. I'm just going to enjoy a little bit Vegas because I have not walked past the Mirage. So I will be doing that today, and I will take you with me. So let's enjoy the last day together and see how it ends. About reInvent, is it your first reInvent?
Yeah, it's actually the first one. It's been we have 4 people from our team here.
Nice.
It's been very busy week. It's great because everyone is here, from AWS to all the users of serverless and all the partners. So it's really good to meet all of them.
Did you manage to go to some session or no?
I actually didn't go to any session.
Good.
I'm sad to admit, but my partner, like the CTO, went to some about Lambda, and he had some great comments.
Cool. But the priority was networking, I imagine, for you guys.
Yeah, meeting the people that are involved in serverless.
You have to choose when you come to reInvent what is your target, if it's networking or sessions or learning, because there is so many things coming.
Yeah, so we sent 4 people. Next year I believe we will have 10 people. So.
And what is your favorite lunch? What was the best thing that was announced for you in reInvent?
Well, obviously the layers feature was the most important one because we were featured in it, and it will enable our Lambda users to really integrate tools like Epsagon much easily. And I also liked some of the other announcements. It wasn't really an announcement, but there was a session about how Lambda is actually built from the underneath. So it's really interesting to see the complexity and the scale of these things, and also the announcement of Firecracker is pretty cool. So I like those things. Generally, really cool stuff was announced.
I'm sure it's not your last reInvent, your first reInvent. So
it's my fourth
reInvent, so you've been here almost more than half of the time.
I guess so,
yeah. How?
It was already big when I started, though.
Yeah.
People have been here for like 7 years, but it was 3,000 people.
Wow. So how you feel like being here now? Is the second time as a hero?
Second time as a hero, yes.
Yeah. So what's your experience after all this week?
Yeah, well, it was logistically better than last year, which is really great. And it's always great to see people, to meet new people, to talk with AWS folks, to talk with people in the community.
Did you attend sessions?
And try to get to sessions. I made it to a couple.
And Monday?
On Monday I went to the Container Power Hour, which was fantastic.
Everybody attends the sessions on Monday, and after that they don't go anymore.
Well, I made it to the serverless under the hood and the serverless leadership sessions, which were deep dives on sort of the technical side and the sort of organizational thinking side, and both of those were great.
Yeah, that's cool. And you gave a couple of sessions.
I gave a couple of sessions too.
About?
Sort of a listing of all the serverless services that people think of a serverless application as something that uses Lambda, and not realizing that Lambda is usually the small part of a bigger network of fully managed services. And so running through, you can use AWS Glue, and you can use AWS Athena, and you can use Kinesis, and you can use SNS, but you shouldn't use Fargate, those kind of things. And then I gave a talk with Alex Casalboni, who's an evangelist for AWS, on the service mesh stuff. Cool. What we have, how parameter store, secrets manager, and some of this auth stuff. Cool.
So yeah, finally reInvent is over for me, at least. Today I just said I went to breakfast with some of the Serverless Heroes, and then we had some interviews with some persons like Ben and Nitzan, and those interviews will be available later on in the next weeks, so you can check it out. And now it's time to enjoy Vegas and have a good time and go around and see the city, because I think I have not left Mirage and Venetian for the last week, so I would like to go away from this block and do something else. And I have to say that it was a great conference, and I learned a lot. And don't forget, if you ever come to reInvent, bring really comfortable shoes. It's very important to have good shoes because you walk a lot. I have the best Skechers shoes in the world, and I cannot recommend you more to have good shoes. Also bring lip balm, it's very important. Whatever people tells you, it's true. So as I say, about the launches, I will be creating a video for it later on, so we will be discussing that. So there's still more content to come from reInvent in the next weeks, and all the interviews I've been hosting. So this is the end of the series of the live blogs or the vlogs, but definitely it's not the end of the content, because I have created quite a lot of content for you in this conference. So let me know in the comments if you would like to see something else, or if you have any questions about the launches or whatever you would like to see. I will be happy to answer that, and also in the future you will see demos of all the cool things that they were launched in reInvent. So I will leave you some footage of what we are going to do today, but it's just basically going around Vegas and enjoying. And that's the end of the series, and that's the end of the video. So thank you very much, and I see you in the next episode of FooBar. Ciao, ciao!